everyone, it's Rebecca at Design and Adorn. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wire wrapped loop. You'll need a few tools for this. You'll need a flush cutter. That's this guy here. It's going to cut your wire. You're going to need chain nose pliers. They're smooth on the inside and they come to a nice point. We're going to use these to make a sharp 90-degree bend. You're going to need round nose pliers. This is what we'll use to form the round shape of our loop. And then when we get to the wrapping, I like to use a bent nose plier. Has the edge, the tip of the plier is bent out of the way. It gives you a little bit better view of where you're working. And then we've dipped this in Tool Magic, which helps prevent you from scratching your wire and gives you a little bit of extra grip. To get started, I'm going to cut a short piece of wire using my flush cutter. And then working about 1.5 inches from the end, I'm going to hold the wire with my chain nose plier. The plier is parallel to the table. Holding my plier still, I'm going to use the thumb of my opposite hand to press firmly against the plier away from me to make a 90-degree bend. Then I can set down this chain nose plier and I pick up my round nose plier. And I'm going to put this right in the bend. Can you see where I've put the plier? So holding the plier still with the shorter piece of wire facing away from me, I bend it up and over firmly against the plier so it takes a shape going just a little bit more than 180 degrees. If I were to keep on going, this wire would hit the lower tine of the plier, and I don't want that. I just want to wrap around once, so I'm just going to reposition the plier. I just took it out and I put it back in the same exact spot. You can be all fancy and just flip it around, but this is easier to show. So now I can keep going without hitting the plier. The shorter piece of wire is facing me, and I'm going to press firmly, again, right up against the plier. And you can use your chain nose if you need a little bit more leverage here. See how I've gone all the way around, and when I take my plier out, I have a nice loop. So if I wanted to attach a little dangly or something from here, now would be the time to open it, but I'm just going to show you a standard wrap loop. I'm going to use my bent chain nose pliers, and I'm going to grip the loop. Now what's important here is that you're grabbing everything except for where the two wires cross. So I have covered almost all of the loop. This is the stem. This is what is going to get wrapped. And then the shorter piece is going to wrap around. So I'm right-handed, so I'm using my bent chain nose plier in my left hand, and I'm holding it so that the point is facing away from where I'm working. Now I'm going to pick up my chain nose plier and grab my tail piece of wire, and I'm going to wrap around. Now think about going only 1/4 of a turn every time before you reposition your hand. Now I notice that I picked up 18 gauge wire, and that's where this is kind of hard to do. So I'm going to go around again. You can go around as many times as you want. Once or twice is really enough to be secure. Anything more than that is just for decoration. I like 3, so I've gone around 3 times. And now I'm going to snip off this extra piece of wire. It's very important when you're cutting short pieces of wire that you hold onto the piece that you're cutting off so it doesn't shoot you in the face. I am wearing safety goggles. Hi, me and my safety goggles. But I'm going to be extra sure that this doesn't hit me in the face by putting my finger on the tip of it when I cut. See, it didn't go anywhere. And this is a really thick piece of wire, so now I'll need to press it down just a little bit. There we go. There's my wrapped loop.